We can never go home. No, I'm just kidding. Where's home? It better be. Okay, I was about to say, if it's not working, I'm gonna be upset. 15 minutes, that's not bad. It's a quick commute. Are you in a 15-minute city? Oh man. I just clocked in. I just clocked in. Oh, you just now starting work? What do you do for a living? You have to tell me what you do. I'm curious. Anyways, we are about to, let me turn this down. It's gonna get real bright, and it's gonna get real dark. I think. There we go. There we go. That feels more like outer space. I like that. I like it when it's darker. Carry a gun and hope to never use it. Are you a policeman or security guard or in the military? What do you do? Security? Cool. Yeah, definitely don't ever use it. If you're security, you really don't want to deal with that.
You have AVP outstanding, Pathfinder.
So that is it's basically all on you. I don't know what kind of backup you got, but a lot of people, they're working like by themselves or like with one other person. That's it. Do you?
More tests.
It's a lot nicer when you got like a whole squad. Rather carry my personal with the HM the Glock. What's your? I don't know if you care to say what your personal is. You don't have to tell me if you don't want to. Me personally, I would never tell nobody nothing. Let's get these done. So I feel lied to because Eek came in here and told me like, oh yeah, this is the final mission. Like, just say before the mission, you'll be able to continue doing all that stuff. Blah blah. I do the mission. It's not the final mission. I was like, wait, what? There's more to this game. That's only like the halfway point. It sucks. Yeah, it says strike team. I really wish there were more people playing the single player in this. I should check those first before I did that. Oh well. Okay, so we can get another strike team. Yay. There we go. We got Team India. No Lima. I just want a Lima. Come on, man. I guess it's just random. That stinks. I want Team Lima. Some of these, they look the same. I'm kind of bummed about that. I liked early on that they kind of had different appearances. Like different characters in there. I don't like when you get duplicates. That stinks. Because there's so many possible combinations. Like, it should have been easy for them to just have a mixture of every, you know, like why is that same Krogan being used? Like, it should be used once only, you know? Like, at least flip it to the other side, something. I mean, there's so much variety they could have created for this, but to make them all look unique. Anyways, you're gonna go on. Oh, you can't even go on like a. Wait, what? I can upgrade? Whoa, whoa, whoa. I didn't even notice this. Equip team. I could have been upgrading. I could have been upgrading all this time. I could have been using my points to equip them. I never knew this. This is like a game changer. Oh my gosh. I could have just been customizing. I've been creating multiple teams when I could have just been custom. That's crazy. Well, anyways, lesson learned. It only took me 25 episodes to figure that out, which
I'm missing 3
if I'm
lungs.
averaging 2.5, 3 hours per
Shit about
episode,
protein levels.
it took me a long time to find that out.
Don't worry about
Those don't collect while I'm offline. I should just run this in the background. Let the timers go. Just every 30 minutes come collect. Buy, sell kiosk. Let's go. No. I don't know what button I pushed. Okay, there we go. Yeah, that's what I want. Alright, we got rid of all that. Let's see. Gosh, I got a ton of guns off that mission. Fusion mod of health. This barely understood remnant tech can be integrated into the chest plate of most combat armors. 100% max health. What? 100% hover duration. That's weapon damage. What's the downside of this? Max shields. That's actually not bad. If you're going a pure biotic like a shockwave build, that's insane. That I might do this with the I don't know if I can craft in 7 armor. I have to go look, but if I can craft in 7 armor, that's going in it. That would be insane. That'd be absolutely bonkers. We picked up some guns, which we're just going to be replacing these anyways, just because we've researched to craft these. So we're going to get rid of this. Can I sell it? Yeah, okay. And the eagle, we're not using an eagle. Piranha, I'll probably end up upgrading one of these, making one of these. I don't need it. Keeping these mods are amazing. Resistance, 20% damage resistance. Not a ton of effect on this. Integrated chest plate. 50% all power recharge speeds. Oh gosh, again, that'd be amazing on a biotic, but I don't know if I could put both of these in. I'd be curious if I could put them both in. Tech construct health, tech construct damage. That's for when I'm taking PB with me, probably. Or maybe it's my little drone. Weapon headshot weak point bonus. Some of these are amazing. Man, I looted a lot of those while I was in there. The hash 7. Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and get rid of that. Isha Ray 7. I think I have multiples of these. Lynette. A Scorpion 7. That is a cool pistol. Talon. Token. Should I be selling these or should I be breaking these down? I should probably break these down for resources, right? Or should I be getting money? I don't know what I should do. Do I want money from this or do I want to disassemble all this stuff? FN57 now used to carry Springfield XD9. FN57 is not bad. I'd also like to carry my PS90, but you gotta have a specific state security license to carry long arms, and you don't get that unless your company works nuclear stations like power plants. Yeah. PS90. That's not like a P90, is it? Is that a newer version of the P90? I don't know how I feel about bullpup weapon. I don't think I've ever used a bullpup weapon. Or like with that one, the top load. Yeah, P90. Okay. Oh, so it's like a P semi-automatic 90. I'm guessing that's what the S is. But yeah, I've never used it. That would be kind of weird to me. But I feel like just because of the way it's built, that would actually be pretty smooth to reload. I think getting them out of a pouch is probably the hardest part. Because isn't it like rounded? It's almost like a Q-tip looking. Or does it just set on? Can't do a tactical reload like with standard AR design. Yeah. Yeah, it'd be a downside, I think. Basically, you want the least amount of opportunities to fumble, you know. Like, you want it to be as brief and with as least amount of movements as possible, so there's a less failure rate, right? There's less chance for a mistake, or... I mean, you could also eliminate that with practice, muscle memory, but either way, you want it to be as simple as possible. I don't know if I should break these down or not. You're not an expert on this game, are you? Usually I have somebody will be in here that knows enough about the game that, like, they're like, yeah, that's your best bet. I mean, money's not really been a problem. I'm gonna exit, yeah. We're gonna go into inventory and break these down. Like, for sure that. It's also smoother to do. You just go through, click, click. Okay, so that's done. I'm gonna keep that Scorpion 7 just because I do like that gun. Cyclone. Falcon. The Ruzad. Oh, that's the shotgun that old boy carries. Iron nickel. I mean, I'm getting a good amount from this stuff. Venom 7. That's the that's not the Disciple. I don't actually remember a Venom shotgun. Is that new? This powerful semi-automatic shotgun fires explosive rounds after short charging period. Maybe it was in there, I just didn't have it in multiplayer. Might not have had it on my multiplayer too. There's a Disciple right there. I'm gonna hold on to that. If I go biotic. I don't know if it still works with let's see. Originally built in Milky Way for Sergeant Just Cars and Commandos, but packed with microscope 7 units to inflict serious damage. Yeah, I don't know if this is still a biotic weapon like it was. If I remember right, it was like a biotic weapon. No, I played ME1, thought it was okay, started ME2 and hated it. You hated Mass Effect 2? I don't want to talk to you right now. I was looking at getting a Tavor, but kept getting outbid on cover. I was intentionally making a lower bid because I wanted a good deal more than I wanted. You know. Yeah, I don't know what that is. I don't know. I'm not like, I don't know a lot about guns and stuff. I know how to shoot. That's about it. I can shoot. I understand sight alignment, trigger control. That's about it for me. You know. Anyone is good as long as it's well maintained. Tavor's really bullpup. Never seen it before. Never seen it. If it's not in a video game, probably never seen it. Because like I said, I'm not really like, I'm not a gun guy or whatever. I'm not big on all that stuff, so I don't know much about it. All I know is how to use them. If it's a machine gun, a rifle, pistol, whatever, like I can shoot those effectively. I'm here, I'm alive, so I know how to use them. Let's just say I know how to gain fire superiority. There you go. I think I delete it. It's a level 6, and I'm just not gonna use it. I'm gonna hold on to these though. Goodness. Let's get rid of the Lynats. I look at these Vanquisher 7. What's the stats on this thing? 548. How's that compared to 1213? Goodness. 1213. Where's my kit? I want to look at my guns. I mean, I've always used the Widow. Maybe it has less. It's the. Show me. It's 1059. Although this is a 6, not a 7. But I can go look at the 7 real fast.
It's just editing a config file.
I'll just craft one. That's a looted one.
Let's not get ahead of ourselves.
Said I am. They're a blast. I got 5 of my own and one that were issued me. I just couldn't get past the start when they said you have to work with Cerberus. You know, those terrorists from the previous game didn't let me say no. Man, you gotta keep playing. You gotta keep playing. You gotta keep playing. It's I mean, in that situation, you don't really have a choice. You're kind of trapped. But it's the best Mass Effect game. Like, most people, I think Mass Effect 3 is with the original ending. I think the original game out the door that they shipped before they did the expanded ending thing, I think it's one of the best video games ever made. One of the best pieces of art I've ever seen in my life. But, you know, they kowtowed to the masses and gave them their expanded ending thing, and I think that was a bad idea. But they should have said no, enjoy the artwork. But they went and amended it, and I was very disappointed in that because it was really good. Man, it was good. But it's only really good because Mass Effect 2 was so great. So it's like, because of how great Mass Effect 2 was, the characters, the story, you know, everything, it made all the payoffs in Mass Effect 3 really great. And yeah, so I would just say, if you get the time and you're like, you know what, I'm going to go back to it and play it. It's good. If you tell me I can make decisions but then force me down decisions, I would never make that. Rubs me wrong. That's why I prefer tabletop, because the GM can say, okay, fine, you can try to kill the king that was trying to give you the key to the city. Yeah, but so your understanding of Cerberus is just Mass Effect 1. You haven't it's a story arc. There's a story arc just for that organization over the course of 1, 2, and 3. You know what I mean? Like, so they just, well, you've played the beginning, so you know, like, they've just revived you, right? They just brought you back, and they're concerned about the same things you're concerned about, and like, they want to give you everything you need to be successful, because you find out that they're not like, I don't want to ruin anything. Just play the game. Doesn't matter. Character knowledge says my character would say F off. Oh, were you just always like that in Mass Effect 1? Were you one of the ones that punched people in the face and told them off and everything? I mean, it's basically, I guess it's fine. Like, that's your ending to Mass Effect. And everybody dies. But, you know, you were kind of the key. And, you end up getting punched in the face back by the game. No, everybody dies. Like, if you didn't play Mass Effect 2, then the Milky Way galaxy doesn't exist. I mean, it exists, but there ain't nobody in it. So, I hate to break it to you. So, you can have that pride of saying, no, I punch people in the face and talk trash to them at every turn, and I don't think through the situation. But if that's okay, that's where your story ended, and therefore what happened. So I don't know what to tell you, but you really missed out. You missed out on an amazing game and an amazing series, because Not just that game, but Mass Effect 3. Andromeda, it doesn't even matter what you choose. Like, it's irrelevant. This isn't Mass Effect. This is like a Mass Effect skin over a student project or something. It's just not the same. Oh, homegirl's down here. Let's go see what she has to say. Tell me something.
Uh-oh. Got a report of a very serious lighting malfunction in your quarters.
Oh, we should go fix
quarters,
that.
huh?
I hate having the light out. Or
Guess you won't know unless you head down and see what happens.
Sounds like this needs
I'm saying
my
I
full
would say
attention.
thanks for reviving me, but I'm going out to do my own thing, which might end up being me saving the galaxy without Cerberus.
I think I've been set
I
up.
don't know about that.
You got
You
me.
have to remember where people were. Like, they think
I
the
wanted an
job's
excuse
done.
to see you.
Like, they defeated Harbinger, right? Or whatever his name is. Sovereign? Was it Sovereign or Harbinger? I can't remember which one it is. But they think that's like it. It was a Geth thing, you know? Most people don't even know what you know. I don't know, man. What else you see?
I want to see you is reason enough for me.
Everything we faced, and you're still such a sweetheart.
I don't know
And
about
you're
Jason
an
Bourne
incredible
or
woman.
movie. Yeah, I don't know. I have no
A
idea.
sweetheart and a sweet talker.
I'm trying to think.
A pathfinder.
I've seen pieces of the Bourne movies.
I know when
like
I
I
found
remember,
something
like
that's-
he's asleep in the water. Some fishermen get him or something. He's on a boat. I don't know. There's like little bits that I remember, but not a lot.
I want.
I'm gonna show you how perfect you are. Even if it takes me all night. Though we're not exactly alone.
Sam, can you turn off your logs for a while? My authorization?
Yes, Lieutenant Harper.
Goodness.
Actual alone.
Sam's like a little pervy creeper. The Bourne movies are fantastic. Yeah, I've only seen bits of. Whoa. Well, this is it is set for mature rated video game. Yeah. So sorry about that. We're gonna. This is how do I skip? There we go.
So quiet. Maybe one day it will be. You and me.
I didn't
Living on our
expect
wits,
that. That's a
keeping
little
each
bit.
other warm at night.
Well then, get me in trouble.
Sign me
Mark.
up.
Yeah, I'm skipping.
This,
What's happening to video games?
it might not be easy.
There's no way to skip.
Andromeda challenges everything we know. But you're worth the fight.
Pathfinder, Lieutenant Harper, the day shift is beginning.
Duty calls.
Goodness night. Expecting that. Sam, what do you have to say
Hello,
for yourself?
Scott. I know who created me, and I know my purpose. I have also experienced not knowing. The difference is immense.
You're heading into some deep waters there, Sam.
Whole lifetimes are spent asking about creation, its meaning, if it has one, and if there was a motivating force.
Are you asking if there's a god?
AI have concrete answers about why they exist. If I did not, I would look for them.
I do appreciate that this is what Sam is thinking about after that last scene.
Thanks, Sam. Nothing more.
Since union of a man and his wife, that's an example of the gospel. Goodness. Too many emails, man. It's gonna end up like real life, where I just ignore emails, just stop paying attention to any of this stuff. Appreciate the support. Thank you. I don't know what is this. What is this? Liam, support Sam, Kitfax. Thank you. Thinking of you. It was kind enough to interrupt. Gotcha. Season Garden. Something big. Acknowledge. I am free from carry. I'm out. Your visit must shaking things up. Going by the Nexus, I'll tell you everything. Okay, perfect. So we can go do that immediately. Get that out of the way. Fun and games. What does it say? Meet me at Vortex and we'll play at Vortex. Callow. Oh, Callow. I think it's Tan. Is that Callow Tan? Is that his name? Oh no, Callow's the pilot. It's sad. I don't even know these characters. Just don't pay attention to them. Come by Pathfinder HQ. Okay. I haven't found any more models lately. I'm actually kind of surprised right now that I think this may be halfway through the game.
I'm in engineering.
I'm afraid I got a long ways to go. What do you want?
It's my night off.
I don't remember approving that.
I can break bones just as well as I can mend them, Pathfinder.
What are you reading?
Harry's latest report on Sarah. She's restless, but on the mend.
So you're not really
This
taking
game
the night
needs to be
off.
categorized as hentai. Oh god.
Work-life balance has never been my strong suit.
You're in a new galaxy. Perfect time to change old habits.
If only it were that simple. How do you do it? Be both Scott and the Pathfinder.
Discipline.
Work is work, life is life. I try not to mix the two.
What about Cora?
Well, there are exceptions to every rule.
Of course.
Prereq station. Oh, that's the respec. Yeah. I read it prereq. Wait, that's my chambers here. The follow-up is over here. She's moved.
Hey, you.
Any more Commando war stories?
That's all I can share, anyway. I miss them.
See you later, Cora.
Stay safe.
Hey, Ryder. What are we going to do if Meridian isn't what we expect?
What do you mean?
What if it isn't where it's supposed to be? Or it doesn't work the way we think it does?
Let's not worry about things we don't know.
We don't fear a
It's
word.
just we never really know what we're going to get with this remnant stuff. I've been going back and forth. Glee 1 second, worry the next. If it sounds too good to be true, it usually is. Learn that the hard way.
The hard way is how we win. Every time something goes wrong, we learn a little more. More about the Ket, more about the Remnant. It's never a waste.
Whatever happens, let's try to have fun doing it.
Haven't we so far?
2 galaxies worth.
Project.
We're going to some dangerous places, buddy. Hang in there.
That thing's probably pooping all over the place. This place probably stinks. Alright, so I think we're going to talk to... Let's talk to Siri real fast. Let's get that done.
Pathfinder. Just the person I wanted to see.
Oh yeah?
Meridian. Set on a path its creators, disrupted by the Scourge.
For one, the
Now
addition of heat
lost.
clips over having your weapons
An
just temporarily
unmanned ship
overheat
is at the mercy
felt
of
like a
ocean
backward
currents.
step in tech.
Now, think of Meridian as
You
the
can
ship
you get both.
and the
You
Scourge
can have
as
both.
the
There's
ocean.
different guns.
If
Like
we can somehow
majority of
predict
your
the
primary
currents and
weapons,
trap
yeah, they
them,
change the
we can
way the
figure out
system
where the
works.
ocean's taken the ship.
However, count pause for effect. Later on, like you'll see while I'm playing this, that I'm using a Revenant, which is like a saw, but it has the Mass Effect 1 style magazine. So it just you know winds down then recharges. But I kind of
At best,
like
that
the
just
heat
narrows down the
clips
range of possible
better,
locations.
being able to just.
It's better than nothing.
I mean, you can vent
Dr.
your
Anwar's
gun,
suggestion may
reload it
indeed be our
halfway.
best chance at finding Meridian.
Or at least
The
if I
more
remember,
we
you
know
can.
about the
I might be
Scourge,
thinking
the
of
better we can
Star Wars,
predict how it
The Old
affects the
Republic,
things it comes in
or
contact
something like
with.
that.
We'll need better data. Probes for the Scourge and Garen star charts.
The initiative made charts of Helios from the Milky Way 600 years back. Perfect baseline.
I can compare that to Helios at present. It'll give us numbers, but one set won't be enough.
Sam, what exactly do we need right now?
Readings from within the Scourge itself, collected by probes planted at key points. Once enough data is collected, we'll need initiative resources for mining and analysis. Once that
Forward
is
step
done,
in
I
tech
can
would be
build
a
predictive
hybrid.
model
If you
that will
don't overheat the
recalculate
gun, you can
Meridian's
shoot
path.
forever. But if you overheat, you can reload and put in a fresh heat sink instead of waiting for a cooldown. Well, you kind of have that too, but yeah. So even within that, I'm trying to think. Mass Effect 2. I was using a Remnant, I think. Or, no, I was using the Matic. I was using Matic a lot in Mass Effect 2. That was my go-to gun. So, they had the, I think the Cerberus version of the Matic. It was fully auto. But, anyways, it's just an adjustment. It's just something different. It's more like, you know, most first-person shooters. But they correct that later on. There's a lot of good stuff later on.
We have a plan. Now let's make it work. Everyone's counting on us. Let's bring them home.
Okay, so we got that journal. That's the way home. Allies and relationships. Speak with Callow. Meet Drac at the Vortex. Go to past 10 in the Inalara system. Company Jaw. Locate the source of the signal in EOS. And we're only halfway. I'm just a lunatic like that. I have to go through and clear out all the notifications. Kind of helps though to keep track of everything. Haven't done any of these yet. There we go. There should be like something to continue progressing these characters, like some form of customization, or like, I don't know, it'd be cool if you could have like a separate tree. I don't know. Let me see, is she unlocked yet? Nope, she's still locked. Wow, man, this takes a while. I think everybody else is done. Yeah, everybody but PB's done. Speak with Carrie. Alright, so we're gonna do that. We're gonna go back to Nexus, speak to Carrie, and then we'll go from there. I should also craft, I never resolved the sniper thing. You got me distracted. I was talking about guns, and you got me off of the whole building guns thing. You don't like when you can max everything. Let me unlock max everything respec, but with limited max stats to distribute. I do tend to. What do you mean? Yeah, I don't like when you can max everything. 4-7. Overanalyze the journal though. Yeah, I don't like when you can max everything. Oh, you're talking about with their skills, like being able to max them out. Yeah. Well, I just don't like that in this game, Mass Effect Andromeda, you can't change their armor. You can't, so they don't look different. You can't give them different gear. You know, in like Knights of the Old Republic, you could equip them with different loadouts, you know, like, okay, I want this person to be geared out with this, you know, and so they would have like a specific look about them. But in this, they just look the way they look, and you don't even get to pick their guns. You don't pick anything for them, so you can't build upgraded gear to give them, anything like that. Like, they're just as they are. They pick their own weapons, you know, whatever they decide they want to use, I guess, out of your inventory, that's what they got. So that kind of bums me out. Let's see, what can we craft? Or can we research? Are we... Oh, we're level 59. We're so close. We'll start upgrading all of these. I had so much saved up for this. What do we got over here? Weapons. Isha Ray sniper rifle. That doesn't look right. It's like showing me the wrong gun. What the heck? There we go. So there's the sniper rifle. Let's just go ahead and unlock it. Why not? Heavy and Garand sniper rifle uses an entire thermal clip with each shot, slow to reload, but it strikes with massive force. The Ishire's name translates as goodbye, and the weapon has few rivals when it comes to raw power. The Angar take understandable pride in its effectiveness. That might be one for beam emitter. I don't know. See, I think it basically works that way. I could always change the shot type so it doesn't reload on me. Anyways, ugh. New store pistol dash. wish I could see what the attack looks like. Alright, that's done. Well, how much of this stuff do I have? I got quite a bit saved up. Damage resist, health shield, health and shield. That'd be kind of cool. I can always customize it. That might look pretty neat when it's all done. Show me sniper rifles. Should probably hold off. I'm so close to leveling up. I don't really need to do anything until next. 10% or 25% chance. Who knows?
Anomaly detected. Deploying probe.
This is one of the chosen data collection nav points. We should release a probe.
Alright, we're gonna release a probe. Appropriate Panic says
Data collection probe ready for
also in popular opinion, wasn't a big fan of KOTOR. It was okay, but wasn't great. KOTOR 2 I thought was actually bad.
Receiving Scourge.
Do you read a lot of books? Did you read a lot of books when you were a kid? I'm starting to wonder about you. I can't believe that. That's super unpopular opinion. That is bordering on unacceptable opinion. I don't know how to handle that. You love the Star Wars books. That's right, yeah, we did talk a lot about that. How did you not like KOTOR 1 and 2? I mean, I understand KOTOR 2 is not finished necessarily. It's not super polished towards the end. But wow, man. That was... You should go look up a YouTube video called The Philosophy of Kraya. Darth Kraya. It's really interesting. But no, I enjoyed it. I thought it was great. I thought the whole Sith thing, like the bad guy route, because I played Sith in KOTOR and Knights of the Republic 2 and in SWTOR in Galaxies. You know, I was Empire in the Galaxy, so I basically played Dark Jedi throughout games. And I did as well in Jedi Academy. I went Dark Forces, route. But anyways, KOTOR 1 and 2, phenomenal, man. KOTOR 2, like playing as a Sith, oh. Dude, there's like this whole period of the game where you're, at the Sith training temple and you're dealing with them and all of it. It's just so good. I'm really surprised they came here. I'm not seeing like a fleet or anything. The fact they didn't really have like a fleet or the ability to build one. Got something stuck in my tooth. max that first and stuff was a joke. That or the drain life. Just, annihilation field.
Arrives on the Nexus.
Alright, Carrie, where you at?
The Angara have their own problems, and we're newcomers in their cluster. We need to work at this.
At my age, time means more.
Pathfinder, do you have just a minute?
You're back.
What?
My arrest was a clerical error. Translation, our heroic Pathfinder took an interest and now you're bad PR. Truth hurts. A Pathfinder can handle the dangers out there. For us ordinary people, it's too much. I want to finish the documentary, take a stand for what matters. But what is that? What's best for the initiative?
People deserve the truth. Today and 1,000 years from now. Let's give it to them.
Okay, have your Sam give me everything it recorded in that remnant city. I'll give them raw footage, uncompromising every challenge we need to overcome. And that will be the grand finale to my documentary. I'm free to take a break with whomever I like.
You mean...
I hope you still feel that something. I still do. Meet me at Vortex later? We deserve a night out. You made it. I ordered some snacks. You like these, don't you?
I do, actually. Thank you.
And I asked the bartender to signal if you know who comes by. It's funny, I know so much about you already. I guess this is your chance to get to know me.
Then tell me everything, mysterious Miss Tavessa. Like, how did you get into journalism?
My parents were ambassadors. I had a misspent youth sailing around the bay and going to fancy diplomatic parties. Thing is, a lot of politics gets decided at those parties. History's made, and no one's watching.
Everybody's hit on.
One day, I put down my cocktail and picked up a camera.
And your parents were just fine with you filming all their important friends?
Oh, goddess, no. They disowned me. But it brought me to Andromeda. And to you. I know what this is. Out there, you have another life. But when you come home, maybe we can belong together.
Spending more time with someone like you? What more can I ask for?
Try asking. I might surprise you. What if we skip out, have drinks at my place instead?
Oh, snap.
What are we having?
Whatever you'd like.
Cover your eyes. Cover your eyes appropriate. Alright, you can uncover your eyes, you're okay. Man, they still haven't cleaned this place up. So I guess that was her apartamento. What else we got here? Couple of them. That's what Sorry are here for, you know? They're the Twi'leks of,
Drinks are fizzing tonight.
The others aren't here yet, but it shouldn't be long.
The others?
Cash and Vorn. If we're gonna teach you Krogan games, we're gonna need more Krogan.
I thought you didn't like Vorn.
What? Just
Not all
'cause I
Twi'leks
ride
are
him
like that.
hard?
Look at Bib Fortuna.
He's smart,
He's dead.
real handy with
And he was
plans,
already
kept the
dead. I don't know
colony
how they
alive
brought him
and
back
going
from the
after
dead.
we left
He
the
got
Nexus.
blown up on the sail
Cash
barge,
made a
but
good
whatever.
choice there. Not that I had any say in the matter.
So, fire-breathing
If
thresher
I remember right, his
moths
old
do.
toy, the
That's right.
cardboard
Pretty
on the
basic
back said,
game. First one
you know,
Krogan kids
met his
usually
end.
play.
I've seen vids, and I know thresher maws are damn
All
huge,
Twi'leks, but yeah, all Twi'leks.
fire-breathing thresher maws of doom? That sounds like overkill.
You'll see, it's great.
Right, so, what are the rules?
Kids game, remember? It's simple. Burn down all the other pieces on the map. You win.
Wait, burn down, as in actual fire? Or metaphorical fire?
What do you think? I'll load up the mini flamethrowers when the others get here.
Well, at least the table is fireproof, I think.
Yeah, just don't hit the drinks. Bartender will have a fit.
Okay, well, let me direct the vortex. I did that. Now what?
I don't believe you. You're putting me on.
Oh, Dutch, would I lie to you?
I don't understand. So that's it? I don't actually play the game?
Yes, you would.
Really? Are you kidding me? Yeah, look at how that's not build a game for it. Actually, RRC, he stayed at the fortress. He was plotting Boba's death, and someone else killed him from Tales of Jabba's Palace. No, he's dead. He's dead because you see him on the ship get blown up. Like he's on the ship, he gets blown up. Oh, Jabba. Yeah, he's like looking at out the window, like when they're executing him and everything. He's there. He's pushing Princess Leia up close to Jabba. You can see the back of his hand on her, like, or not the back of his hand. You can see, well, you can see the back of his hand, but you see him push her up when Jabba brings her close to him. He like pushes her and holds her up there in front of Jabba's face. But yeah, Boba was definitely there. Definitely got blown up on the sail barge. It's just the people making Star Wars now, the people who own the Star Wars name, they don't know anything about Star Wars. Oh, Dave Filoni, whatever. My point was he wasn't a sexy Twi'lek. Well, that's according to you. I mean, if you go on Twitter and TikTok, you might find some people that are into a little Bib Fortuna. Him and his little jingly neck things. Let's see. I don't think we have anywhere else we have to go here, but I should be able to. Let's see the mod there.
Yeah.
Cobras. Automatic fire system. I kind of want to get that. I hate the damage drop off on it. That stinks. But it would be kind of cool to have like a full auto Black Widow or beam Black Widow. Ooh, that could be nasty. I need to think about that. If I could expand the clip size, that'd be insane. You just wouldn't have that same sound to it. That's the whole thing. Power force, reaction exposure, combo radiuses. Alright, there's a bunch of these we're gonna buy. We're definitely gonna get one of these. I want the heavy barrel. Heavy magazine. That's a long barrel. I need the heavy barrel. You're just jealous. You love Bib Fortuna. Wadawonga. I wonder if there's a cap to how many of those I care. Oh, here's some models. I just hate that you can't customize them. So it's like you can't have a variety of characters. Like you can't have like, oh, I'm gonna make this character like all out biotics and like min-max them. Wasn't Rogue 3 in the books a Twi'lek? Rogue 3 in the books. Not that I can remember. I don't think so. I can't remember that. No. I'm mainly just making fun of Twi'leks, man. Like, okay, so in Star Wars Galaxies, there was 2 races in the game that always got crapped on. Like, people are legitimately racist against Wookiees. I don't know why it was. I don't know if it's because Wookiees were so big, but they look so jolly, and usually the kind of players that would play Wookiees were kind of goofy in a sense. Not like goofy, but just not super serious. They were usually laid back, rednecky types. Like, if you got every single Wookiee from Bloodfin in a room together, they're probably all going to get along. Or at least they're all going to be like, oh, yeah, they look like they're kind of the same people. I don't know how to put it. But anyways, they were hated. They were hated. There were people that legitimately hated them. They were, like, racist to them. And Twi'leks kind of the same thing. Twi'leks were just treated like second-class citizens, where they were, like, you know, they weren't taken very serious because they were like a species that was, all their bonuses were non-combat and they just didn't have a combat benefit. Whereas like Mon Cal, they were crafters, but Mon Cal also had the highest mind pool, so they were like good for PvP. They were good enough for PvP. I think part of the Twi'lek race is because their only stats for yeah, exactly. But that's what, yeah, I was saying the same thing as you typed that, so there's a delay. But that was the actual thing. Mon Cal got love, Wookiees got hate. Twi'leks just didn't get respected the same. Like if a player was playing a Twi'lek, like if you're a Twi'lek Jedi, I'm just like, you're not serious because you're not min-maxing. You're going out of your way to not be as good as you could be. So I don't take you serious. Trying to think what else. Bothans. I mean, Bothans were just people just hated Bothans, and usually people play Bothans were also characters. Everybody kind of fit. I don't know. It's funny how that worked out. There's racism in SWG. Don't know about Wookiees. Was it just that other species have better versions or clothing options for mod slots? No, I mean, Wookiees definitely had certain disadvantages. I mean, early game, Wookiees were... They had increased stats and stuff. So right out the box, Wookiees are a little bit better in that respect. And they were... I mean, there were some people that went them to go the creature handler route, stuff like that. But for the most part, you know, Wookiees were at a disadvantage in the mid-game before they got armor. So there's a period of time where Wookiees, it just sucked to be a Wookiee, man. Like, you had to be way better. So they were thinned out a little bit. But yeah, there was probably a small percentage of the population. I wouldn't say small. They were definitely in the minority. There was not nearly as many Wookiees as, say, humans, Moncal, Zabrax. Like, Zabrax, human, Moncal, those are probably your top three. And then after that, it becomes, they're very small groups. Like the Rhodians were a small group. There weren't a ton of Rhodians. There were, I'm trying to think. I mean, Celestins, I could probably name two. Actually, I can only think of Parrot Head. I'm trying to think if there's anybody else I can think of that had a Celestin. There was Parrot Head, and maybe somebody made one to make a joke, like make him like max out all his features, make him look real ridiculous. I picked off aesthetic. I like the Zabrak. So originally, when I was creating my character, I didn't scroll down. I didn't even realize you could scroll down to see other races available. So I selected the Rhodian. Out of everything that was there, I was like, okay, the weapon skills, you know, I'll go with that. You know, it reminded me of Greedo. So I made a character, and I think I started in Isley. I could actually probably drive out to the spot right now in the emulator. But I went to Isley, and, you know, I met this group of people. Everybody was fighting this stupid womp rat right outside the town, and it was killing people. And so we're all in capped. We all get up, and then we're like, all right, let's all group up and attack it together. Like, we can do this. And so we all attack this thing, we kill it, and we're like celebrating, you know, afterwards. And we sit down. We're all just sitting down on this little berm right outside of town. And the guy to my right had a mask on, like a helmet. He had a bone armor helmet on, and he takes it off, right? And because he had like a tattoo on his face, a red tattoo, and he takes it off, and I see the horns, and then it clicks. You're Darth Maul's species. What are you? And he's like, I'm a Zabrak. And I was like, a Zabrak? That's an option? And he was like, yeah. And I was like, I gotta go remake my character. So I like log off. I delete my poor Rhodian, and I made a Zabrak. My T16 back home. Okay. But I mean, well, this is the like beginning of the game. You know, this is the first week of the game. I don't know what day it was on. I'm trying to think, because I don't remember I think it was on Starsider. Yeah. Because the other two was on Bloodfin. Yeah, so it was probably on Starsider. It had been like day 1 or 2. Can't remember. I think it was day 1. But I remember like day one, there was like a lot of servers went down and stuff. I know we got in for a minute. I think he got in for like 30 minutes or something. But it was very early on. Like the first day or second day, or later that night or something. But anyway. So that's what I played. I played Zabrak always. Equilibrium, amazing. You know, they came with combat defenses, you know, state defenses. They had high pools. They had the highest secondary or tertiary for mind. So that's what I went with. I went with Zabrak. I played Zabrak pretty much all the time. Occasionally I end up with like 24 characters in that game. So I end up with like everything. But yeah, highest mind region. Yeah, willpower. I'm pretty sure it's willpower. So mind, willpower, and oh gosh, it'll come to me. I'm forgetting it right now. I could log in. I'll have to check later. Focus, thank you. Yeah, so yeah, it was willpower was the highest one for Zebra. So I think it was like 1300 if I remember right. But yeah, I played Zabrak all the time. I love Zabrak. So what else do we want to get rid of here? I want. What else I want? This mod, you mean plastic augment to a gun during development process. I just like the doubles. I think this would be good. Any new cool unlocks? Come on. Nothing. Come on, man. Alright, so we're done there. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take a quick break, run to the restroom, and I'll be right back. So, be right.
Hello, this is Director Jaron Tan. I'd like to extend a warm welcome to our new Solarian colony. I can't wait to be assigned to an outpost. This place is amazing. Please help make their stay a comfortable one, and let's all celebrate yet another sign of our continuing progress.
I don't know. Tan's pretty busy. I would have left it alone.
The offer to put me on the transfer list for an outpost, but I said no.
What? Why? That's why you came here in the first place.
My friends.
Please be mindful of guests visiting the Cultural Exchange Center. We ask that you extend your courtesy and cooperation to our new neighbors.
And that's showing.
I don't know. Tan's pretty busy. I would have left it alone.
The offer to put me on the transfer list for an outpost, but I said no.
What? Why? That's why you came here in the first place.
I have friends at the station now. Hello, this is Director Jaron Tan. I'd like to extend a warm welcome to our new Solarian colony.
Amazing. I can't believe it.
Please help make their stay a comfortable one, and let's all celebrate yet another sign of our continuing progress.
I don't care what she says. We can't work these hours.
I don't care what you say. It happens here. The station falls apart.
And no one can afford that.
I can't wait to be assigned to an outpost. This place is amazing.
The Nexus invites you to visit the newly opened Vortex. The Vortex. Let life take you for a spin.
I know we slept for 600 years, but right now I can sleep for 600 more.
Alright, we're back. So, let's see what other missions we got around here. I can't believe I didn't play the game. Like, we just had like a brief conversation. That's it. Development concerning the Solarian arc. Callow has the information. Callow is the pilot, I'm pretty sure. I do have an unlocked memory. Yep, okay, so Callow's the pilot. In Alara system, Havarl, Eos. So we're just going with the SAM node while we're here.
Please report any suspicious activity to the nearest security representative.
That's the other one. I gotta go see what that is.
Species are at odds as talks break down over a unified curriculum for an
Cost reduction would be focus.
until demands are met.
Willpower would be recovered.
Is HNS.
Then you have health, strength, and constitution. And then you have, in the same order respectively. And then you have quickness and stamina, or action, stamina, quickness, or vice versa. Action, quickness, stamina. I think.
Ryder, one of your father's memories is available.
Yeah, I know that's why I'm here.
Let's see it.
A moment. There is an added layer of security.
What was it Jian Garson said? The code word is fulcrum.
That worked. This is the last memory your father encrypted, from the final planning stages of Hyperion's departure.
Castus, thanks for calling. Not a lot of people still admit to knowing me.
I owe you. Those were good days on the Citadel, Alec. I checked with my son, Garrus. He works there now, CSEC.
That's Garrus's dad?
And?
He says the Council thinks Commander Shepard's story is bogus.
Uh-huh. But?
Privately, I've heard they're starting to wonder.
This threat, they're called Reapers?
Shepard's word for them. Something about a cycle, an extinction event that happens every 50,000 years, galaxy-wide. And supposedly the alarm clock's about to go off again.
Unbelievable.
I know. But according to Garrus, Shepard's as level-headed as they come. Takes after you. And it's heaven. So, if the commander says these Reapers are coming, I don't want to be around to see them.
Thanks, Castus.
Take care.
The Reaper.
Yes?
I checked around. There might be something to this.
If there is a war, the scramble for resources will be on a scale we've never seen before. The chaos will be monumental.
We should accelerate our timetable.
They will keep the reason quiet. No need to alarm anyone. But the arcs must be underway before any fighting starts. We can't get caught in the crossfire.
Agreed.
Is there something else?
Years ago, you mentioned salvation for a lot of people. You knew this was coming.
I knew something was coming. In theory. Shepard made it real.
And now that you're right,
We'll need a new home. We're going to be all that's left of civilization.
Sam,
Yes, Pathfinder?
track down my kids. Tell them their old man needs to talk. It's urgent. And how is Ellen?
She remains in stasis. As you hoped, it has suspended the progress of her disease.
Make sure her pod is on the Hyperion. Don't use her real name.
What?
I'll tell the kids when the time is right.
Whoa, what? We can find a cure?
Sam, transfer Pathfinder access. Encrypt memories. There's still hope for your mother.
Snapple fact.
Mom is here? Alive?
Alec blocked all knowledge of this memory. I now recall his directive to put Ellen into stasis. He hoped it would halt further progress of her disease.
Ew, don't tell me
until
that.
a
Is
cure could be
Core
found.
No. I've seen the mom. There's no way. No. Stop it. Come on. Disgusting. That would be some Star Wars stuff. This is amazing news. He should have told us. This is amazing news.
Sam, this is the best news I've heard in a long time.
We say, oh
Cause
no.
for
What?
optimism. Although Alec did
He's-
not want to raise hopes
If
for her
Core is
journey,
his mom.
this is the reason you were made Pathfinder, to see the process through.
Where's Mom now?
Here on the Hyperion. Ellen is in a stasis pod under a false name. Elizabeth Riley.
So this was Dad's plan.
Alec could not live with the thought of Ellen recovering, only to discover you had died. He sacrificed himself to ensure you and Sarah could one day be reunited with your mother.
That's so sweet.
He was also concerned that what he knew about the Reapers and the Benefactor remained secret. He entrusted you with this knowledge. Additional logs with pertinent information are now unlocked in Alec's quarters.
Now we know what Jian Garson meant. That something big spooked the Benefactor. It was these Reapers. What do you know about them?
What are
A
you
Spectre
wooing?
operative in the Milky Way, Commander Shepard, launched an investigation in 2183 into the existence of an ancient race known as Reapers. According to
because her
Shepard's
name.
information,
Okay, gotcha.
The Reapers invade the Milky Way every 50,000 years to destroy any advanced organic life. Allegedly, this cycle has
Right.
been occurring for millions of years. Shepard claimed the Reaper's return was imminent.
Gosh, where do we go? Okay, yeah, let's do that.
But why was Jin Garson murdered?
Recall Garson's words about the benefactor. Now they're moving 100,000 of us to Andromeda. I hope it's all for good, but I have my doubts.
What does that mean? Who was, or is, the
I thought it was only
benefactor?
20,000.
Unknown.
Or it's 20,000 per ship.
That was over 600 years ago. Was Shepard right? Did the Reapers come back?
Additional logs in your father's quarters have unlocked. Their implications are troubling.
Oh,
Your
boy.
father believed it prudent that you have this information should anything happen to him.
Got it. I need to go find Mom.
I don't think that we should wake her up just yet until we find a solution. Like, seems like it'd be a terrible idea.
Your father's personal logs.
We've just arrived in Andromeda. Before the rest of the Hyperion wakes up, I've checked our comms for any signals from the Milky Way. Looks like sometime in 2186. Everything went to hell. We got out just ahead of it. Commander Shepard was right. So was our mysterious benefactor.
Hello, Alec. This is Liara Tassoni, and the year is 2186. I don't know if you'll even receive this message, but we corresponded years ago. I remember you spoke about a plan to settle Andromeda. I don't know if your arcs made it out of the Milky Way, but the worst has happened here. I'm with Commander Shepard and a brave crew. We're trying to build a weapon to turn the tide, but I fear that the civilization you remember, the people of the Milky Way as you knew them, could be gone forever. You may be all that's left. Please, don't forget us. Keep us alive in your hearts. And tell your children of the wonders that once were. On behalf of the crew of the Normandy SR-2, this is Dr. Liara Tassoni, signing off.
This is Paladin Command to all Turian units within range. Under catastrophic Reaper attack. Primarch Fedorian is dead. Ground units are searching for the next in succession. We'll advise when. Everybody get down!
Alliance personnel, please stand by for an emergency flash traffic message.
This is a galaxy-wide alert for all human territories. Fleet Admiral Stephen Hackett has declared threat condition Saber 1. Enemy presence confirmed in Sol System. Earth under Reaper attack. I say again, Reaper attack is underway. Instructions to follow on coded channel Crimson Tassel.
You missed out on some stuff, man. Goodness.
Alec, this is Jin Garson. For the record, year 2185. It's about Fulcrum. I'm on the Nexus and we're going into stasis for the voyage. Looks like you're already asleep. I'm very uncomfortable with our benefactor, and the fact that we still don't know who they are, and all these lives in our hands. I should have done something sooner. This is all very troubling, Alec. Let's talk as soon as you reach Andromeda.
Jen, I got your message about Fulcrum. It's now 2819. We reached Andromeda but have no sign of the Nexus. I have the same concerns as you. In all likelihood, the Milky Way... well, something terrible happened there. At least the benefactor spared us from that. But why keep hiding? Something's off. But we've got bigger problems at the moment. Habitat 7 may be a bust. Finding a home is all that matters now. I'm securing these Milky Way reports. This is the only copy and I don't want it getting out. Whatever happened was 600 years ago. Someday we might break the news to everyone if the time's right. I guess we always knew there was no going back.
It's just crazy to think, just sleep for 600 years, wake up on the other side. Oh man, stasis pod and cryo. Yeah. Just be like, just wake me up. Christmas. Can you imagine if you could just be like, you know, Christmas time is my favorite time of year. Just that like the 4 weeks around Christmas. So just I'm gonna go to sleep. Wake me up each year for that. And I'm gonna go back to sleep. you just live in that time period.
Solarian Pathfinder survived. Amid confusion and questions, the Nexus now braces for a potential influx of Solarian Pathfinder. This is innocent. Is HNS. This is no good.
This dude's just standing around talking about not good.
I'm glad to see you and your sister back together finally.
Now that she's awake.
Everything looks good. Sarah's a fighter. Though we need to keep her around for observation. Give her time to recover.
So you can't bring her out with you on combat missions. Is that her? No, it's just some other random bald chick. Apparently people's hair stops growing in stasis.
There you are. What's going on? Well, here's the pod you told me to find. What's so important about Elizabeth Riley?
I could have milked this a little, but this is Mom.
What?
I saw Dad's last memory. He brought her. ER isn't Elizabeth Riley. It's Ellen Ryder.
Oh my god. How is this possible?
Apparently, putting her into stasis also put her disease on hold.
Its progress has been halted. Alec put her in stasis after she fell unconscious in the hospital.
This is amazing. Dad's stubborn streak finally paid off. I could hug him. And then scream at him. He should have told us about this.
Dad was being Dad. I'm just glad she's still with us.
We have to wake her up.
That's inadvisable. Although Ellen is alive,
Not too
reviving
bright.
her would trigger the disease, which would prove fatal.
Goodness.
Can't we cure her, Sam? It's been 600 years.
That was your father's plan.
What do you mean?
Alec hoped that in Andromeda, we would discover new scientific insights that could provide answers. Our journeys in Helios have indeed provided valuable genetic knowledge, information that could lead to a cure. But patience is required. For the moment, enjoy the fact that she is still alive, and that your accomplishments will one day save her life.
Just make sure she stays safe, Sam.
We lost her once. No way we're losing her again.
My original purpose was to ensure the survival of Ellen Ryder. It is a mission I hope the three of us will one day fulfill, together.
Just get in a cryo pod and be like, do not wake me up unless you absolutely positively have to. My survival's dependent on it. Otherwise, leave me alone. Okay, so now I have to go on the ship. This will be the next one.
William Spender, Assistant Director of
I need a shave.
has been fired after he was caught
I don't know if I have the patience to wait for this to grow out enough that it's not.
awaiting disciplinary action.
irritating me.
Is HNS.
I wanted to have a big, ridiculous mustache, but
They offered to put me on the transport.
straight, like, I mean, like knives sticking out. Full beard or bust? I'm trying to shape it, so I got the white trash dash going on, so it's kind of annoying. Got little bald spots, so it has to grow out and fill in. But I never had facial hair for a long time. I just thought I was shaved, and I've never actually saw myself with facial hair because it was just always every single day. You know, in the Marine Corps, every single day you're shaving. So
Joel's been asking to talk to you.
Joel's been asking to talk to me. Wait,
You
hold
have
on. I'm
AVP
supposed to talk to
outstanding,
you.
Pathfinder.
Oh, I got AVP.
Ah, there you are. I was wondering, when you found the Solarian Ark, was anything strange? Out of place?
Everything.
You mean besides the exalted Krogan, the relics, and getting jabbed in the neck? Why are you asking?
Because a few hours ago, we received this.
Hello, Ryder. I don't think the Solarian Ark was captured by chance. If you want to know more, meet me at these coordinates.
That's all.
Oh, this is interesting.
Do you think it's some sort of hoax?
Now that I think about it, a Ket Armada just stumbling across the Solarian Ark seems a little convenient.
Coincidences do happen, though when you put it like that. I'll put the coordinates for this meeting in the nav computer. I suppose there's no harm in making sure.
Sounds good. Havarl. Okay, so it's on Havarl as well. What else we got? Do we have, oh, AV. Clean. When I was in RTC, they told me, "Did you shave this morning?" Yes, sir. You need to start shaving twice a day. I was never a twice a day type person, but I would. There's, like, you know, after lunch, I might have, you know, stubble or whatever, so I'd hit that with the electric real fast. But I didn't. I'm not one of those people that like grows a full beard. Although it does grow fast. My hair, my nails, everything grows real fast. But that's just from, you know, eating right. But because somebody said something about it. I had shaved, and then like at Christmas or something, I shaved, and then the next stream after that, they're like, or next time they saw me after that, they're like, "What the heck? Like, you were just clean shaven." I was like, "Yeah." Like, this is what happens after a couple days. It just doesn't happen everywhere. You know, I got these little spots everywhere. Your beard is 2 knuckles long on the index finger. That's awesome. Yeah, I've had it pretty big before, but I didn't like it was like the first time I grew out. So when I got out of the Marine Corps, I just didn't shave anymore, and I just let it grow. And but it, you know, you have to like let it grow, then trim it back, and let it grow, trim it back, you know, in order to start filling in. And so I didn't do that. So it was I don't know, I look like an Afghan. But since then I started trying again, so it's you can see it's real thin on the side. I hate this is flipped. You can see it's real thin all through here. So it just is what it is. But I'm not a hairy person, like, at all. Like, the only body hair I have is on my forearm. That's it. I just have like a little strip of it on my forearm. I'm just like not hairy at all. Let's see. So we got to unlock. Let's unlock it. Oh, where do I want to spend my points? Supply lines, military pods, tech materials, organic materials, science pods, mining operation. Mining operation leads to more common nodes, more rare nodes, and time required to gather. Oh, that's a tough call. Science, military. Basically got all this done. I just don't have the receiving materials yet. let's finish. We'll finish science, or I can finish the commerce. I can finish commerce and then go from there. It's a tough call. Yeah, let's do that. Let's just go ahead and we'll finish off commerce, I think. Just so we know that's done. It's completely unlocked. So that's good. Let's see. Are any of you guys done? Alright, they're done. Now, am I level 60? No, I'm not level 60. Hit level 60 so I can build new guns. Do a full lineup of weapons.
Did you ever meet Jen Garson?
And
I shook her hand once at a fundraiser and then blurted something about wanting to look under her dress. You didn't. I wanted to see how it worked. Prototype smart textile, changing colors in response to sound. And there was also a lot of champagne.
Truth and trespass. Havarl. I hope I don't have to land on Havarl. I don't want to land. You have Corsican ancestry, so very time. Well, I'm a Heinz 57, but you can probably tell just from the side profile. But I'm gonna mix everybody and everything. You're made of ketchup. I've had a lot of ketchup in my life. Could say that. To some extent. Alright, truth and trespass, Joel, and unearth. Let's go.
Entering atmosphere. LZ in sight.
Meeting point. How can I get there? Oh, that's way down there. This will just jump there. Head south. Yeah, I'm made of ketchup, man. It's just the way it goes.
What do you think this was for? Some kind of aqueduct?
That's it.
It's possible we could discover something new from what you found. We should take it for further analysis.
I feel like the Reapers are ceding life here to harvest later on. This is very similar to Reaper's Egg. It's not exactly the same. Maybe that's, oh, we're gonna find out that's the whole story behind the Reapers. It's like their original creating life and then they broke off.
3, 2.
Probably another AI story.
We've got targets.
I don't target it. Would you rather be made of mustard? I love mustard. I drown.
Those are the
Drown my hot dogs in mustard.
You mean that
Love
tip-off
it.
about the Solarian Ark?
Burgers,
Let's stay sharp.
drown it in mustard.
There's Ket all over.
Oh, hi guys. Where'd they go?
Okay, no more following anonymous tip-offs.
Let's look around. They might have left something. From their gear, they were hoping to capture someone.
Probably me. Sorry about that. Though, if you'd broken a sweat, I'd be sorrier.
You sent us the message about the Solarian Ark?
Yes, Major Salin Vaughn, STG, retired, of course.
What's STG?
Special Tasks Group. Back home, we were field agents who gathered intelligence and handled inconveniences.
The Solarian Union's fixers.
If you prefer. As I said, these days I stick with retiree.
A lot of people came to Andromeda for a fresh start.
I'm sure I'll enjoy mine when I find it. Let's be frank. There are too many inconsistencies aboard our Ark. They only make sense if someone betrayed us to the Ket. My best suspect is a biologist, Dr. Adden, but the evidence is thin. I need a Pathfinder to verify what I've found, or I risk arresting an innocent man.
Who's Adden? Why would he betray his Ark?
An ex-military biologist from the early wake-up team on our Ark. He claims to be studying the Ket. As for why, I intend to ask him.
Couldn't Reka help you solve this?
I trust Reka implicitly, but I can't say the same for her team. You're obviously trustworthy. If you were involved, you wouldn't have saved our Ark in the first place.
All right, I'm in. How do we catch your traitor?
I only have 2 leads left. Dr. Adden's equipment and a Ket who might be his handler. I need you and your Sam to analyze them. If we show Dr. Adden's in regular contact with the Ket, that would prove he's the one.
What if the evidence doesn't implicate Adden?
If I'm really that rusty, I suppose I'd have to start over from scratch. Remember, Dr. Adden's equipment and his Ket contact. This has to be watertight. Good luck.
Okay. Off planet. What did it say to do? Scan evidence from Ket handler on Bold and his equipment on Bold. Okay. What was the thing I was needing to complete here? I don't remember. There was something I needed to complete, but I don't remember what it was. On Havarl. Just doesn't show up. Data caches, Aya, body. Those are Eladin. The scavenger's got to be Eladin too. Witnesses. Data caches. I guess not. I thought I had something else on Havarl to do. Company Jarl to Havarl. Recover him to Havarl, meet his mother. Okay. You'd think the person you're meeting would want themselves to be secure. You'd think they would have eliminated these threats before you got there. You'd think a lot of things. Okay, so I need Joel. Give me Joel. What's up there, Cody?
Check it out.
Jarl! Jarl! Wait. Is that bad news?
No, no. The Pathfinder is interested in where I grew up.
They look
Ryder,
so much alike.
this is my true mother, Sahuna Amadarao.
Nice to meet you. I know Ingara liked the hugging.
Giles told me how much he admires you.
Be better if you didn't say that.
He's
Just
my
give her a
favorite.
hug. Be done with it.
Smart,
Like he gave us this
loyal,
room. It's been
kind,
sealed
a
for
great shot.
10,000
poetry,
years. Then
songs.
who lit all these torches? Oh yeah, like Tomb Raider.
I'm late for a resistance meeting. Stay clear.
Your mother's in the Resistance?
Yes. And every child is her favorite. Everyone, this is Scott.
Hi.
Look who the Karkin dragged in. Welcome back. This is where I spent most of my days growing up. Me, my sister, Guana, our cousin, Etta, and brother, Finn. Then Bavesville, Rolu.
So wonderful to
Hey,
have
Jarl.
you back.
Hey, human.
Jarl, you bring in someone special to meet us.
Wow. Cozy.
We like to live like this.
Gonna give your friends some real food?
Good to see you. And here's my room. My tiny sanctuary.
We have a saying that I like. Home is where the heart is.
I like that. Oh, no. Who put this here?
Schematics of...
When I was 7, my aunt stole a Ket weapon for me. So I took it apart to learn.
And that was a Karkin.
Pet Karkin. Alfit. He died. So I also took him apart.
To learn?
Why not?
He dissected his pet.
I never show people these things, but I feel like we're family.
It's been good getting to know you.
Hey, there's one more thing you might like. Sit there.
Been interesting so far.
Goodness, night, that's bright. Joel, turn it down.
Nice. You made that?
Long ago. It's not accurate. More of a dream, really. Just
I remember
one more
at
thing
night
I
in
want to
Afghanistan,
think
you're at
about.
elevation. There's no humidity.
Figure out.
And there's no light
Me
pollution.
too, Joel.
It's just pitch black.
Me too.
And you could see the entire galaxy. It was just mind-blowing. It's beautiful. It wasn't like seeing a star here, here, here. You know, it was just everything, color, all of it. It was just, it's amazing. Okay, cool. So we finished that. Joel, I have some good news and some bad news. The good news is you're never going to have to worry about fighting or dying again. The bad news is you're going into stasis for basically the rest of the game. So it was nice knowing you. Thanks for sharing your mom and all that. Goodbye. Alright. Got everybody back. Next mission. The good news is you saved a bunch of money on your car insurance by switching to Geico. Well, sometimes. Locate the source of the signal on EOS. Go to past 10 the NLR system. Truth and trespass. Scan evidence from cat handler on Volt. Scan Dr. Reed's equipment on Volt. Huh. I guess we'll go to EOS next. I don't know if any of that stuff. There might be. I'm trying to think if on EOS the volatile canisters are, like if that's where they're at. I can't remember. I really need to find that last one though. I just don't know what planet they're on. Part of the planet? Yes. Get me out of here.
Leaving Avaril. Bridge is yours, Pathfinder.
Angar's stanky.
Pathfinder, got a minute?
Yeah, what do you want, Suvi?
The Nexus science team is completely blown away by what you found in the Remnant City. It's a tremendous find, Ryder. The team asked me to pass on their thanks.
I hope we can learn something that will help us.
There's already talk of hybridizing our food crops with Jardan-created plants. You know, the discovery of the Angaran origins have made me think hard about creation. If the Jardan were capable of creating life, then what does that say about God?
You're wondering if he could be just a scientist?
What if our creator is just like the Jardan, advanced but mortal, fallible?
That's...
Even in that scenario, a higher power could still exist.
There could always be something greater. Greater than us, greater than the Jardan. Bro. I had faith before, and I'll keep having faith. Because that's what faith is. Thank you, Ryder. You always know how to make me feel better.
Alrighty. Callow.
A real victory. Our Ark back at the Nexus. I'd almost given up hope.
You really doubted me?
I find things, Callow. My job description's only one word.
It's horrible to think of Solarians in Ket hands. But at least our Pathfinder made it. Thank you, Ryder. I mean it truly. If you ever need a favor, just ask.
Tell me something.
Oh, but for 2 days, poor O'Connell was convinced that Dr. Tapero seems not...
Let's keep it that way.
You know what?
Doesn't replace Joker.
I'm still trying to make sense of everything we learned at the Remnant City. I can't believe the Angara are designed. What are the implications?
Far too many to sift through at once. It's mostly for the Angara to figure out.
I can't imagine what this will mean to them. Helios is more and more interesting every minute. Anything you want to talk about before we head back into it?
Thanks for chatting.
You know it.
It was quite a Scottish accent. Yeah. The accents are varied. See, I don't mind like a character like her, a human character having a Scottish accent. I'd be like, that's fine. But when an alien does, or something like, that's when I'm like, okay, this is stupid. Or like, say I'm in Star Wars. This is within our universe, so it makes sense for a Scottish person to be on the ship and have an accent, whatever. Although she doesn't look super Scottish. But like, you know, if I'm in Star Wars, I don't want to hear a Scottish accent in Star Wars. I don't know. Like, it's so specific. It just doesn't make sense. It's like out of place. But in, say, Lord of the Rings, for the dwarves, it makes sense for them to have, you know, Scottish accent.
Feeling okay?
Yeah, I'm fine.
I'll be here if you need me.
That's all done. We're still not 59, so we need to jump to EOS. Is there anything else? Locate the sources on EOS. No, there wasn't anything. I don't know if I'll get it done in time, but we'll try. Zooming out. Zooming out. EOS, dissension in the ranks. I mean, I would like to wrap it up here and do some Total War for like an hour, but we'll just get this done. I can always play Total War on my own time. Would you rather have the boss Nos slobber cheek wobble? I mean, that. I don't know, just give him character, I guess. It makes sense that they would have exaggerated expressions like that since they might be communicating underwater. So in the water, you know, they might. I don't know. I can see that. Like blowing bubbles, except they're not underwater, so they're not really blowing bubbles like they would underwater. So basically what I'm saying is I don't have a problem. I have less of a problem with that than when it's a very specific accent, you know, found within a small portion, a very small portion of a species. And it's like how the aliens talk. I don't know, it's just kind of like, you know, like we're creative. Come up with something. It just reminds me that these are human actors. It takes you out of it, I guess. Where's that? Oh, it's up on the high ground? Let's do that then. I'm not gonna run to the ship or run to the vehicle. I can just teleport. I've been here before. It's like singing. I'm here. Locate the source of the signal on you. It's somewhere right here. Oh, there's a container. Hello. Okay. Probably shouldn't loot those until after. I don't get this. The source of the signal is that thing. It's gotta be.
Heads up, looks like a Ket construct.
That's not it. Can't be it. It has to be that. Like, it can't be anything else. Oh, maybe there's a cave in there? It looks like a little road going into the wall there. Let's check. Maybe it's underground. I hope we hear more about the Reaper. I don't know. It'd be cool if they expanded the Reaper story. Yeah, it's gotta be.
Never liked the caves. Too many Karkins in your sleeping bag.
Loot from our outposts. And an Ark escape pod? Where did they get that?
Doesn't matter. They're not keeping it.
We need an up-close scan.
Sorry,
this is the nav point Suvi gave us, but there's nothing here. Just this beacon.
Transmission's probably routed through a bunch of these. If I was spouting treasonous nonsense, I'd be careful too.
I'm Victor. Another variant. Solarian. Reflexes were impressive.
Tyranny R11 Holor. In need of assistance.
No longer aware of where it is. Dispose of it.
Not feeling bad about killing that guy.
Second relay. Oh, let's see. Up and to the right. Oh, is there another cave there? I better make sure. Oh, it looks like it's up there.
Take out that Ket camp. That's pretty cool. I could stand on it.
Pathfinder, I have located another node on this network, updating your Omni tool with the information.
I can't believe you haven't played Mass Effect 2 and 3, but you played 1. Like, that's... I think it's so good. Stories, the character development, the villains, the motivations, the drama, it's just... They did a great job, I thought. I thought it was a lot of fun. I can make sure too.
that's it for hostiles. Let's see what this beacon has for us.
Pathfinder, I have located another node on this network. Updating your Omni tool with the information.
Come on, level 60. How much further we got? We got oops, wrong button.
Pathfinder, this area can be mined for resources. You can extract minerals via your mining interface.
Why is it doing that?
Transmission is strong and unobstructed here, Pathfinder.
Looks like we found it then.
They're all dead.
I wouldn't say it's 1 in a million, but it was a shot. Oh, come on. Blew out his neck. Just looking for remains. I'm supposed to go through material.
Exaltation lifted our ancestors out of sorrow and tribulation. This noble gift now allows us to raise others and share in the genetic bounty of this galaxy. But the Archon would selfishly hoard what Helios has to offer.
Recorded messages.
Sounds like some kind of motivational speech to the Ket.
The Archon does not serve Ket interests, only his own. He wastes our time on the Remnant, but keeps all knowledge for himself. These are the acts of a traitor, not true Ket. believes Meridian will bring him power. He will become the master of the Remnant, its sole master. Once Helios submits, where does the traitor turn his gaze? Think. Understand. Our home is in peril.
Well, we found it. This looks like a comm console. It's probably what's sending out the messages.
Too bad there's nothing else here.
And so you have found me. You are a single-minded creature, Pathfinder. I see it now. Your determination will grant the Ket dominion over this galaxy.
Like, why do they talk like that? I wish the species, like, okay, when I see a Krogan that's like talking like this, it's like, what are you doing? Krogan should have that deep, you know, they talk real deep. Like, they should be like that. And then, like, the cat, like, why are the cat talking like this? I won't let you. It's not in our genes. I see it now. Your determination will grant the cat dominion over this galaxy. It's not in our genes.
Determination is a personality trait, not a genetic one. Not that personality is something you understand. Or have.
You waste time on pettiness. I did not reveal myself as a traitor easily. I did so only because I seek a mutual benefit.
Getting rid of the Archon.
The Archon's obsession with the Remnant incites chaos and endangers all we've worked for. This must end.
Still not seeing how I don't benefit from chaos within Ket ranks.
Because it means the Archon lives and challenges you for Meridian, which you desire. I need only ensure nothing stands between you and your target. Once he is cut down, the Remnant will cease to be a concern. We will complete our purpose here and leave.
Exaltation? Pass.
One day you will be family. Till then, fight if you must. But I offer a reprieve from this conflict, so you can destroy a mutual enemy.
It'll give us an ace in our back pocket. Just make sure the gun's loaded when we use it.
I don't know how I feel about that. Level 60, there we go. Okay, so now we can build weapons, we can do all kinds of stuff. That mission's complete, we got skill up. Do we have anything else we have to do on this planet? I don't think. What is this? Question mark. What is this question mark? We'll jump in the vehicle and we'll head to it. Oh, you can't jump that far. Because I jumped longer than the longer jump necessary is necessary. What's the question mark? That's not even the question mark. There's something out there. What is that? Oh, that's my waypoint.
got targets! Whoa!
Oh, I can get up here. Let's try this. I think it's no joke. Oh boy. I'm surprised there's not more stuff to scan over here. But it's not a bad haul. I'll be right back. I need to take a quick break. Alright, I'm back. So that's done. We'll end up getting these chests when we max out, but we're 60 now, so I want to go back to the ship. Ah, this mustache hair. If I brush it wrong, it like sticks right in my Inalar, Cat Handler, and Vold. Okay, so we're going after Vold next. But first, get the heck off this planet. Mustache. Police that mustache hair.
Leaving Atmo. All clear.
And like super stiff and annoying, so it's just. Okay, so we're gonna go to Vold, but before we
you can come by.
What does Gil want now? I don't want to talk to Gil. Nerd. We are 60. We can go and research. Weapons. Well, first things first, we are definitely going to upgrade the PAWG. Continue. Done. Level 70, level 80. Okay. That's for the level 10. So we're gonna get 8 and then we'll do 10 for this one. We can go ahead and upgrade this. I'm not gonna make one of these right now. 132 damage. Rate of fire 600. Max clip size 28. So this is just a higher damage version of that. Is that what we're dealing with here? That's crazy. Oh wait, no, I'm going back and forth between the wrong ones. Let me compare them real fast. So we got this one, max clip size 28. Okay. And then 65, 644. Oh, so it's just a smaller. Oh, I'm gonna make one of those. I'll make both of those actually. Isha Ray. We can go ahead and upgrade that one. 1270. We'll go over here. Weapons. I think what I made was a 7 for the Revenant. I should have called it the 7. That would have been cool. Rieger, Indra, Black Widow. So the other one should automatically be updated. So let's just go ahead and look at our guns. Let's see here. Weapons, pistols. So we have a Sidewinder 7 that can stay as it is. This guy, okay. How do I break it down? I guess I can't do that while it's equipped, perhaps. Yes, we're not gonna do that one. We're gonna do that one. That's gonna be the sniper, and so you. Oops. Equip you. Equip you. These two are fine for right now. I should actually. Why don't I just break everything down? Because I don't know what mods are in this thing. Obviously, it has more slots. Let's go ahead and do that. I have to have a gun equipped. So we'll go ahead and equip that guy. actually unequipped it. I don't know if the mods get removed automatically or not. And the sniper rifle. Okay, now let's see. Inventory. Okay, now I can deconstruct them. So we'll start off with the very first gun. This is the most important gun. Actually, the first thing we need to do is make sure that we can build one with or without the deconstruction. So we'll go here. PAW rifle. Should probably rebuild the melee weapon too. I wish we would just remove the lower end versions. Like, it's kind of, I don't know, where people toggle them off. I see a Widow 7, but I don't see a Widow 8. I don't understand. Why can't I make a Widow 8? I guess I can make a Black Widow or an Isha Ray. I have the stuff for those, but those aren't the guns that matter. The guns that matter are the PAW8. Alright, so we got all the stuff. We just need the augmentations. So let's go into here. Inventory. Assault rifles. Deconstruct. Boom. In fact, I want to deconstruct all these because I don't know what all. Did she say yeah? So we deconstruct those. Deconstruct the Sidewinder. And it's a Widow 6 I was carrying. Oh, you can definitely deconstruct that. Black Widow 6, we can deconstruct that. Vanquisher. Deconstruct it. Isha Ray 7. You can go ahead and deconstruct it. Yep. Okay, so then we're going to go into the crafting. Development. When hovering, rate of fire, arrow performance, weapon damage. These are both huge. Aerial stabilizer, weapon accuracy, anti-armor module, automatic fire system, 20% damage, bioconverter, biotic damage, biotic recharge, 10% weapon accuracy, rolls are 20% lower. Wasn't there one that does more damage the longer it's hitting? Increased clip size by 20% with special ammo is active. Cryo condenser, double mod extension, durable boost. Weapon now fires a beam of electricity. Fires electrical. That's pretty cool. I wouldn't mind a beam of electricity from that. That'd be kind of cool to do one that's like a beam of electricity and one that's anti-armor. That might be an option. I might consider that. Because it doesn't seem to affect anything else. It just says it's a beam of electricity, electrical projectiles, electrical damage. So I don't know. Grenades, incendiary ammo. That's if I equip it. Weapon damage. I got 6 kinetic coils, mod slot, tronium multiplier. 20% power damage. Reaction displacer. For the last 20% of the clip's ammo, gain 10% extra damage. Flat surfaces. Changes weapon projectile seeking plasma. Disruptor ammo. Empty destroy 25% shields. Shield sensors. Changes weapon fire to single shot. I do like being able to, when you empty out the clip, switch to, or like boost your shields, because if you're doing the hover damage thing, you're going to take damage floating in there. Single shot. Sticky grenade. Support attack damage. Okay, so first and foremost, let's do... I think I go with aerial lubricant. Oh, I can't have both of those on there. Wow. Okay, so I have to choose. Unequip. This is weapon hovering, rate of fire, weapon damage, weapon accuracy. Well, we want weapon damage while hovering. We want double mod extension. Actually, I'm gonna do this in an order that I won't forget. So we're gonna go double mod extension up front. Boom. And then we're gonna go, I don't think I can do more than one of those. We're gonna go damage. And then we'll go. Don't want the beam of. When applied on guns, this is a gun projectile augmentation. May apply one such augmentation to a gun during the development process. When applied on armor, this special. Okay. I'm thinking. Do I go that and connect coils? Maybe I do that and go connect coils. I'm not sure if there's anything else. I wish there was one that you could do that just always had the weapon, so you didn't have to constantly apply special ammo. If it just always had that effect and the special ammo increased the damage, that would be cool. But I don't think it does that. Like, there was one on here, seeking plasma, sticky grenade support. I don't see it on here. Just have a ton of kinetic coils. Does it make it? I just want to know if it changes the damage output. It doesn't say it. Let's see. Electrical conduits. Let's see what it says. Two different augmentation types associated with this. Both types apply only one such augment during development. They can't be stacked. Electrical conduits has a problem when applied to specific weapons that is not isolated to a weapon type, technology, or firing mode. After the trigger is pulled for the first shot, the weapon will continue firing until the thermal clip or infinite heat sink is empty. Once that happens, the reloading of recharging animation will stop the firing. Once the trigger is pulled again, the unwanted firing cycle begins again. There are actions that be taken during the automatic fire sequence to stop the shooting, such as opening the weapon wheel using a skill, landing after jumping, or evading in any direction. However, performing these actions during combat simply to stop the weapon from firing can be very disruptive. To not apply electrical conduits to the following weapons. Oh. I don't see the PAW on this. It doesn't suggest which ones to put it on though. Let's go back and take a look. Electrical conduits on this one. Oh, it doesn't prime targets for electric detonations. Automatic weapons continues to fire until the clip is depleted or the weapon is switched out. When placed in non-automatic weapons, electrical conduit apparently ignores weapons-based damage, effectively lowering its damage output. There are no benefits to use this augment on weapons, only drawbacks. Generally not worth it to augment armors. Melee engagements are either with enemies too weak to bother with, or those that will just kill you outright anyhow. Okay, so we're definitely not doing that thing. So, oops, where were we? Oh, let's see. So we're not going to do that one. I think we just go for pure damage. Because I can't put the other thing. I mean, like, armor, cool. I thought there was something I had, though, that made it do more damage as I stayed on target. Maybe that's in a skill or something. 12 power effect durations. What's the armor effect? Stuns melee attackers? That's useless. Power force, reaction displacer. Yeah, this is gonna have to be a pure damage weapon because it's just not. It doesn't need to be anything else. How many mod slots does this normally have? Let me see. View details. 2 mod slots. Whatever. Okay, that's so far. I wish it would tell me. I had 4 slots, if I remember right. I don't know. I think 1 mod extension's all I need. Let's go with where is it says plus 9% plus 35 when jumping. Craft this. Okay, got it. Next one we need to make is going to be the sniper rifle. And I'm debating between the Isha Ray and the and you for that name. It's like the BFG 3000 in Doom. I thought it was funny. Don't you remember in Doom? They had the big freaking gun. So I just throw a G on it. Isha Ray, Shadow Sniper Rifle. I've been working on the acronym though, because I was gonna say like a pretty awesome weapon gun, but that was like, nah, that sounds stupid. I'm trying to come up with something. Shadow Sniper Rifle. I do want to build one of these. It sounds pretty cool. But I still want the Black Widow. So let's do this. Let's build the Black Widow first. Or do I go with the Isha Ray? Rate of fire 75, 65, 3 rounds, 1270. I don't know what the sight's like on this, and I don't have the Widow as an option. I really wish I could make a Widow 8 right now. But it looks like all these are, they level up behind me, I think, or something. I don't know, like, why I don't have them unlocked. You would think they would unlock by now. Like I got the Raptor 7. Like, how do I... how do I progress these guns? Because they're not in the research option. Yeah, they're not an option here. .938, 3 shots. Wish it would show me the cooldown on it. Like, what's the... I guess reload... Rate of fire 75. So I guess that's better. But I just like the Black Widow, man. I'm gonna build me a Black Widow. I just don't care. I'm not gonna be hovering with the Black Widow, though. That's for sure. But see, I don't have more kinetic coils. I need a lot of those. I got 3 right there. That's a tough call. What do I do? Do I go... I don't know. Do I go for that or not? I mean, I'd definitely rather have the Widow. But if I can't make a Widow set, how do I make... How do you get... Let's see. Oh, so it looks like one more level. So like level 61, I'll unlock the level 60 tier weapon. Yeah, so level 61, I unlocked the Widow. God. Got it. Alright, let's see. Development. Let's go with... I guess we can go with the Shadow. I don't know. It's just another beam gun. I kind of like different shots. Let's go with the Black Widow. That's what I used in multiplayer. So we're going to go with a double mod slot, if I can find it. There it is. And then... that'd be pretty crazy. It's just 3 rounds. Vintage heatsink. That actually might be pretty cool on a Black Widow. Yeah, it might be pretty good. I think we're gonna apply that. Let's do this. Question is, do I want the aerial lubricant on? So probably best bet. And then we're gonna go for kinetic coils. I need more kinetic coils. That's what I need. If I can even put them on this thing. There it is. Do I go that route? Those kinetic coils, though, I could use them on something else. It's a tough call. So I like running dual assault rifles because ammo. I mean, I could take the Shadow Sniper rifle and do it as a jump, so 35% bonus plus all the kinetic coils. That might be a better bet. I don't know. I like having something really strong though that can punch. I just need to find more kinetic coils. So I can't think of anything else that I'm like, oh, I should put that on there. I'm bouncing. That'd be kind of cool. Bounce off flat surfaces, projectiles, not travel on a ballistic arc. I don't know what that exactly means. If it's an angle, like if it has drop. Take power, damage, power, restoration, sticky grenade. Yeah, I don't think I need any of that. Wish it would show me what the damage is without, or with the kinetic coil. Alright, so that's done. And then as a backup, I think I take this. Or should I take a shotgun? wish you could like see, like it would show you, because like in Armored Core, when you're selecting what you're equipping on your mech, it'll show you like an animation of it at work, you know, and so you could be like, oh, okay, this is how that works. Is that fit with my playstyle or whatever? With these, you get the description, you know, you can look at the stats, but it's not, it doesn't really show you what that's going to look and feel like. So I'm kind of torn. Let's jump back to research for a second. Now I can upgrade the Sidewinder. I don't have kinetic coils for it though. So a lot of what I'd like to have, I don't. I could make a tech power weapon. I could do that. Something that's good for that. So maybe I do that with a pistol, or it would be something fun to have as my tech weapon. Rieger carbine shotgun. Energy heart. That'd be kind of cool. I don't know if it primes though. I don't think any of the weapons prime. I can make a Krogan hammer. That'd be fun. 400 melee damage. What's the other one? I said 410. So the Cathlon is the most damage, right? Because it's 300 plus 110 burning damage. Or I can just add 400 damage right up front. It just slams down. Or I can have this sorry sword. I kind of want a Krogan hammer. I feel like that'd be fun. 613. What did I say? Let's see, what is this? Weapons. Karsh. 300 plus 110. Gets up there. What was the Carflon? 325. Per second, 110 burn damage. Oh, so it still does additional damage. And it burns them, so I don't know if that primes them or not. Maybe it does. Probably just doesn't do. Alright, well, we got the two main guns. Wrap it up. Pick back up on the next one. So let's go and swap this out. I do want to make another one of those pistols, Scorpion pistols. AR. Do we have an AR heavy barrel? I need a heavy barrel, man. Heavy mag. Heavy stock. Can you put another magazine? Oh. Heavy mag. So that's all that one is. Sniper. Stability, spare ammo, weight, reinforce. Let's go. I need to find a heavy barrel, but until then, I'll just go with that. Quick receiver. I don't want a quick receiver. I want a. I think it's heavy or. There. And we'll go with the scope. What's the tactical? Wait. We'll do that. Alright. What's the damage on that? 78. 64. It looks good. What about the sniper rifle? 1103. It's fully upgraded 1103. That means that Ishiray would be way more damage. Way more damage. I might end up having to bring that one too. Just have 2 different rifles. I don't know. But what I'd like to have is assault rifle, sniper, and then maybe a backup assault rifle. But I really need kinetic coils. I'll check real fast. There's Black Widow 7. Confirm that. I gotta remember to go check. But we got some of the missions done. Cleaned up the quest log quite a bit. We don't have much left to go, so far so good. So when we come back, we will finish up this and probably I'm gonna see if I can't find the rest of these. Just get them done before we're exploring all new places, because I don't want to get caught up thinking that I'm doing these missions out there and not here. I want to be able to remember where everything's at. Seems like there's a lot to do. So I'm going to see. Done there. But yeah, so if you're watching, thanks for watching. If you weren't watching, you can check out the replay. I'll upload everything to YouTube, short order, youtube.com/slicksith. And that's about it. So I will see you guys next time.